Hello, and welcome to the episode of Todd Talks, because Todd Talks people listen because I'm from another dimension. Hopefully. No, I'm hopefully not from another dimension, though it would explain my hair. Today, I'm discussing the reaction to the death battle that just happened between Steven Universe and Star Butterfly and us. Yes, I now have another reason to hate Star Butterfly. Okay, I do. Now, yes, I did note in my preview that not only did I pick Steven Universe, but I was gonna be okay if Star won because their powers are insane. Like, insane in various aspects. And even Death Battle noted that there were technically a few ways that Steven could have killed her, like just by hurting her in her basic form because she didn't have the durability feats of Steven. But of course, this is about who can launch their best attack first in a statistical scenario. And yeah, Star Butterfly did. And I guess I just underestimated, some of her powers compared to Steven's shield because like that was the big thing. It was really about can, her magic destroy his shield. And a lot of people, including myself, and some of you picked Steven, were like, no, she doesn't have enough because technically speaking, she doesn't show it in the show. Uh, for example, her planet busting laser, she says it can, destroy a planet, but she never actually used it to do so. But because I guess it's in the book, it's technically what she can do. And then I didn't know about the whole dimension universe destroying feat. I probably wouldn't have taken that seriously anyway because of just the nature of the show. Thus, yeah, I probably underestimated Star. But again, with these two characters, it was just so insane, their power sets and their moves, that I went off of, gut of, maybe Steven's abilities could just withstand it all. Um, and I was wrong. So I am 4-3. I officially have one more loss than all of last season. I'm not happy. Curse you, Star Butterfly. And she did it with a smile. I won! No, you didn't win. You cheated. No. Now I will say this: the death battle kind of made it obvious eventually that Star was going to win, not in the fight, but in the breakdown. Because not only did they start off with that Steven Universe shield defense feat from his mother, um, they did like all sorts of stats for Steven, but didn't do any for Star. Like, look at it. They didn't do a single major stat outside of stating that, she's lightning speed. But I was like, by that point, I was like, yeah, maybe they're just like hiding the fact that she has these powers. So I was a little perturbed by that. But what are you gonna do? The fight was fun. Like these had to be like super custom sprites and everything. And Luis, like he's been hyping this one up for a while, and I can see why. It was. It's not my favorite 2D death battle, but it's got to be up there. I mean, just the details, of everything from, how Steven and Star interacted to their facial emotions to their summons from the Watermelon Stevens to the Gatling Spider, voiced by Liam Swan. That was his cameo. They were teasing this in the Death Battle cast. So yeah, that was his cameo. Was he was the the spider. Never surrender. And then he died. Um, so yeah, that it was a fun death battle, and there were points where you're like, who's gonna win this? Star transformed first, which usually is not always a good thing, and then again Poe transformed first, and so, yeah, there was a belief that whoever transformed first dies, like with Jin in Jin versus Ryu, but no, not the case here. And then Steven with his like goodbye butterfly girl, using the shield to like crush her. That's actually what one of you suggested was gonna happen, was Steven would just project his shield and crush her. So that they busted that myth. See, they're death battle experts and mythbusters. So, but the fight was very fun. They clearly just went all out, like with the Warcorn Stampede and everything. The Starfish Wave. It was a very fun death battle. I'm gonna definitely watch it again later today. Uh, I lost, but again, I knew that this one was gonna be tricky to call either way, so I'm not mad. I'm very excited though for the next death battle, which will be the mid-season finale. Link versus Cloud, baby. Woo! Yes, the original 3D death battle. Remember, that was the very first one. That was the first 3D death battle that they ever did. Was Link versus Cloud, and it shows. But no, they this fight is the rematch that everybody's waiting for because that, much like Mario versus Sonic, that was season 1 rules. That was them, throwing everything at each other, and or throwing very specific things at each other. Like they had to determine materia. They didn't do summons or fairies or certain other aspects, and that did rub people a lot of ways. In fact, it's to they by their acknowledgement, that and Superman Goku are the most controversial death battles ever. Oh yes, and Ben 10 Green Lantern. But this one, for strictly the fan reasons, was this was one of their most heavily debated ones. They kept going back and forth on it when they were doing the research for it. It was like, okay, Cloud wins. Oh, but wait, Link can do this. Okay, Link wins. Well, wait, Cloud can do this. And so, like, they've talked about this often on the Death Battle cast. But yeah, we're totally doing this again. And I don't know if Cloud can win again. It really does depend on how they're going to define things. Are they going to do it the same in terms of what Cloud and Link can and can't do in regards like summons and berries and such? Are they? I know we gotta have the modern death battle rules, and we have Sephiroth, who was modern death battle rules. So I'm definitely gonna be watching Virgil versus Sephiroth because you know, Cloud beat Sephiroth. So yeah, and then there's Breath of the Wild version of Link, which has added even more madness to this, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good mid-season finale. And help me out here. Is there anyone left from the Death Battle tease from the end of last season? I think they've got them all. I mean, the last ones were, I recall, they had Yoda, they had Mikasa, they had Doom, they had Steven Universe, Ryuko, and Cloud was the last image. So, is there anyone left? I don't think there is, but if there is, let me know below. And so with that, I've ended this episode of Todd Talk. What did you think of Steven Universe versus Star Butterfly? Did you like the animations? Do you agree with the result? And are you excited for the Link versus Cloud rematch? Let me know in the comments below. So I thank you for watching. If you made this far, I know you were listening, and I'll see you around.